I've done no research on this. I have zero proof, but you'll never be able to convince me that a beaver wasn't considered a cryptid at one time. We all know about the mountain gorillas in 1902, how they were discovered and considered fake until then, considered just stories. We all know about the platypus that was considered a hoax by scientists until 1798, when somebody finally saw a real one, oh gosh, it's a real thing. It's not just a bunch of chopped up animals brought back in a whatever the equivalent to a 1797 Ziploc bag was. But you can never convince me that somebody coming back to England after a couple years in the New World and seeing a beaver wasn't treated like they were absolutely crazy. They're like, blimey, I saw an animal. He had a flat tail. He built a dam. However they talk over there. I think I'm getting Australia and England mixed up. I don't know. They're the same accent in my eyes. But yeah, like what I saw an animal. He was huge. He was bigger than a dog. He had a flat tail, giant teeth. He cut down his own trees and built a dam and made his own lakes and disturbed the wildlife. Could the beavers be responsible for the legend of Atlantis too? I don't know. More to follow. But yeah, imagine that. Hearing about the beaver for the very first time. Flat tail, made out of whatever the hell it's made out of, like a big flip-flop. And, it's huge. If you're never ready for how big a beaver is. You're never ready for how hairy a beaver is. And the giant teeth. They're just, you think on the TV, the beaver's teeth are like, when you see a beaver in real life, it looks like, look, sorry about that, my phone fell off its stand and I had to cut out some rather embarrassing words. But yeah, and the beaver's giant teeth. That in the movies they just show a little innocent, but in real life they look like they're like this damn long and that color for some reason. Like, why are beavers' teeth so yellow? I need to see a damn dentist. But in conclusion, that's why I think the beaver was considered a cryptid at one time, and you'll never convince me otherwise. I've thought about this throughout my life, and it just kind of hit me today that they fit in the category of the platypus and the mountain gorilla and other animals that may be considered outrageous before anybody brought them to the table. What other animals do you know of that may or may not be considered cryptids before they were officially brought around to, science to study in a real specimen?